We are back. Welcome back to another episode of the onjpodcast. I'm your co-host Jeremiah.
I'm your co-host Orlando.
While you're here, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all our social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all ONJ podcasts, TikTok. We're constantly posting on TikTok, so mess with us on TikTok.
Yes, sir.
Um, is that everything? Yeah, right.
Turn on
Like
post notifications.
no
Share with
notifications,
all your friends, family
everything,
members, everybody.
all that good stuff. All right. What we got first? Oh,
All right. First off, I think it's only right that we start with OKC being in the news. The trade that just happened involving OKC was they decided to trade all defensive wing Lu Dort to the Atlanta Hawks in a three-team deal that sent three second-round picks to OKC. You know, you guys love your second-round picks. Um, Former number one overall pick Rushier to the Dallas Mavericks, and Ryan Nebhart to Atlanta.
mm-hmm.
I think that's all the details of the trade. Yep, that's all the details right there. How do you feel about
Facts.
trading away Lu Dort? Oh, I think with you guys trading Lu Dort, your you guys created a $17 million trade exception, and your
Mm-hmm.
tax, I think your tax bill went from like 200 million to like 20 million or something like that. Something crazy out of this world. But
Can you explain that? Well, I mean, I'll explain the Lou Dort piece. Maybe you could explain like the business side, because
the business
because
side.
I guess Isaiah Joe and Wiggins had something to play with, had a part to play in that as well, right?
Well, yes, you guys are. I don't have your guys' salary tax up right now, but you guys were over the salary tax. I think you
Right.
guys were in the second apron. Um,
Correct.
and then you traded Lou Dort away, and you got under that second apron. I guess those
Okay.
$17 million that Lou Dort was getting since it was over the apron, the second apron, you guys were gonna pay like $200 million in taxes to the NBA. So
Yeah.
moves had to be made if you wanted to keep your three max players on staff. So I guess those were the consequences of keeping Shea, Chet, J Dub all together.
Right. I mean, when you put it like that, I guess this had to get made. You know what? It makes me think of like, just a picture that comes to mind, like it's just of the brotherhood between like him and Shay. Is like I don't know if you remember, it was shots. They were getting shots. I don't remember if it was vaccine. I don't remember if it was, and then like Shay was like kind of holding on to like Lu Dort, like for like motivation, like not motivation, but like on some like brotherhood stuff. It was just like that. Just kind of like sums up, what I mean, in my head, just the brotherhood. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
I just want to put that out there. But from a basketball perspective, I mean, it's tough, right? I mean, he's definitely a great defender and all that, but I think having Kason Wallace makes this kind of not that big of a trade. I think like Kason Wallace is just that good, and he's like a two-way player that like has a consistent jump shot and everything. So I think having Kason kind of makes this deal, like more likely to pull in. I mean, also the business aspect, like you mentioned as well. I mean, that kind of trumps it all. But I think it would be good just for the team to kind of have Kason move into that starting lineup, next to Shea. Hopefully they go that route. I mean, because that seems to have that lineup seems to have the most chemistry. And they seem to play pretty well when he does start. Next to Shea, so I think that'll be a good option. Have AJ Mitchell come off the bench with Jared McCain. Like I think that'll be good. For the Hawks, though, I mean, you're getting a defensive stopper, right? You're getting, someone to pair on that perimeter with Dyson Daniels, right? Like I think that could be a very exciting, just defensive, perimeter nightmare. I think they can do some things. Quinn Snyder and that coaching staff, I think they could definitely get creative, and how they utilize them. I mean, the Hawks, you've got options, right? You can go CJ. You have CJ. Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson. Lu Dort. Like, does Lu Dort start? Or do you start, Nikhil Alexander Walker instead? Like, you have so many different options to, choose from. And then even Nemhard, right? Like, because I don't really, off the top of my head, I don't really think the Hawks really have like a true point guard on their roster. If I may be mistaken, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they just off the top of my, because I don't really remember too many true point guards in the playoffs, like in the playoffs this year. Like, because Nikhil Alexander Walker and C.J. McCollum, they pretty much had the ball, most of the time, right?
Those are their point guards.
Yeah, like, and are those really even point guards, right? Like, not really. So I think with Nemhard, I mean, this has got to be exciting, right? Like, you get a chance to kind of compete for some minutes, with a very young team. I'm not sure if they start him just off the jump, but I think he does have a chance to kind of work his way, into getting some consistent minutes. Oh, you about to say something?
No, no, I'm just looking at the roster. There, I don't see
Yeah,
any
because I
point
mean, do you
guards.
see any point guards on there? Like, I don't, like, I don't.
Not really. I mean,
I mean, Sheldon Mack, is he still playing? I don't know.
CJ
Um,
McCollum is their point guard, bro. See, it's CJ McCollum
okay, yeah,
or Nikhil Alexander
okay,
Walker.
yeah. They may have to bring back Dennis Schroeder or something, but I think, yeah, I think it's. I mean, Hawks. I think they definitely got a bit better, defensively. Lu Dort is a bit on the short side, I think what, like maybe 6'4", 6'5", something like that. So I think that may be because Daniels is like, I don't know, what's Dyson Daniels? Maybe, I don't know,
I thought Justin
six.
Daniels was 6.
What is he?
I think it was
6
6'4" too.
feet 6. Oh, he's 6'7". Okay,
He's 6'7"?
so yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I don't know, like,
Taller than
is
I
he really? I
thought.
don't know. But then you also hear like they'll add a couple inches pause, so it's like it could be, like 6'5", could be 6'5", 6'6", like, but I mean that's still pretty tall. But thing is, he is on the skinnier side too, though. So it's like him and Lu Dort. I mean, Lu Dort has shown that he can lock down, perimeter guys, but I think he's definitely gonna have to be able to shoot. You know what I mean? Shoot that jumper, because Oneko Kongo, he's capable. Jalen Johnson's capable, but like with those lineups, like I think one concern that you can see if they do go with McCullum, Daniels, Dort, Johnson, and Okongwu, I think one of the things that could be concerning is like kind of shooting. I don't really think any of those guys are like necessarily spot up shooters. Maybe McCullum, but then I don't really see McCullum in that role. I see him more. I see him a lot. Shot creating. You know what I mean? So like those five guys, you don't really see too many spot up. Think of them as like spot up shooters. So I think that could be a concern. But other than that, I mean, you've definitely got some options to build on for sure.
This is very interesting for the Hawks because, like you said, I think they have a lot of options to build off of. Um, I was thinking of the lineup. What would their lineup be? I'm kind of leaning towards Lu Dort will maybe come off the bench,
Okay.
maybe just to have CJ and Nikhil Alexander Walker for that, perimeter shooting. Unless I don't know if they'll bench Dyson Daniels. Um, so that's
I think you gotta start Dyson.
yeah.
I think you're gonna need some type of offensive firepower off the bench, which is I think why they may end up benching Nikhil Alexander Walker, which is wild. Which is wild to
After the
say.
season he had,
Exactly. After winning Most Improved Player of the Year, that's kind of wild to kind of even think about, right? So it's like, but I mean, what do you bench CJ McCollum? Like, I mean,
who's coming off this bench? Hold on, they
because
got
like with Dyson Daniels, I think he has to be out there, right? Just for his defense.
off the bench. They still have Buddy Hield.
Good
I
question.
see
I
Buddy
don't
Hield
know.
on this roster. I don't know how updated this roster is.
Probably that's probably true then.
Maybe. Either way, I think they got some good options. I like this trade for them a lot. They got some more defense added to this team. And getting what did they trade for him? Like 3 second round picks. I think that's like
Hmm.
nothing. Giving up three
Yeah,
second round picks in order to get somebody of Lu Dort's caliber.
right.
So it works out amazing for them, honestly. OKC, you guys love your second round picks, man. Um, I think I saw how many second round picks y'all have now. I think this season y'all traded for like 7 of them already. That you got this season.
I
This
think so.
off season alone, you traded for
Probably,
like 7. Um, it's kind of crazy. Not
probably.
first, not for, maybe you guys already have too many firsts, and Sam Presti was like, let me add some seconds around here and there or something. Um, but I guess good maneuver and work by them to try to get away from that second apron salary tax. Um, especially which the more important thing for y'all was keeping Hartenstein, which y'all did. I think anything after that is it's a plus. Whatever happens, happens. You got your big man. That's what you need. Um, so I guess good for you guys saving some money. Trying to,
Now with the Hawks, though,
hmm
how you know? I mean, the elephant in the room, right? Like, you use a number one pick on a young gentleman from France, right? Should they have given him more time in your eyes, or should they have maybe uh, just, or is this just the right move to make?
listen. Since this pick happened, right? That he went 1 overall. I sensed at the beginning I didn't think that was the right pick. Yes, that draft class might have been considered a little weak, but
Mm-hmm.
having the number 1 overall pick and taking the huge gamble that they took on him, I
Mm-hmm.
still believe that was the wrong pick to go. Um, I always think you pick the best available person, whether it fits on your team or not. You take the best available fit and figure it out later.
Stephon Castle.
Yeah, yeah. Now there was also talks of Sar being the anonymous number 1 overall pick that everybody was saying. Um,
Thought he was.
what do you mean you thought he was?
I thought he was like the. I thought he was like the number one guy, like the bona
Yeah,
fide.
going into this draft, he was the number one
He was
bonafide
right.
guy, and he
Right.
went second. Now I don't know
Yeah.
if they who they have Big O back then. I don't know if they still had who was their other center.
What, they still have Capella? Maybe.
Well, maybe it was Capella. Yeah. So even if you had
Yeah.
those guys, it doesn't matter. You take the guy who everybody views as the number 1 pick, and then you figure it out later. Obviously, Capella's not there, so I mean, like, would have been nice if they had Sorry right now said, but
Right.
um, I just don't think. I think the Hawks gave up on him. I think they quickly realized that that was the not the best pick to make. Um, so I think they were just cutting their losses. You give up somebody who isn't as productive in your roster and your play style and the way you're moving forward with your future, and you get somebody like Lu Dort who's able to contribute everything that you need. And I think that's really the important thing here for the Hawks, trying to contend now and building the roster that you need compared to giving the former number 1 overall pick time to develop. Him going to the Mavs, I think is going to be good because the Mavs
Mm-hmm.
time is what they have on their side
Indeed.
to help him develop. So good for the Mavs to what did the Mavs even give up here? A second maybe?
Uh, they gave up, yeah, second to OKC.
A second? Yeah.
I think that they got from the Bulls, I believe.
A second that's not even theirs. They gave up for a former number 1 overall pick. That's excellent work. Excellent work by the Mavs.
Indeed. Yeah, we'll see though. I agree. You know everything you said. I mean, it was just. I think it was just time for a fresh start, right? Things haven't worked out in Atlanta, and like you said, he gets to go to a very, very, very young team. See if he can building block with Cooper Flag, Morez Johnson, Derek Lively. Like we'll see if Kyrie Irving. So like we'll see if he's able to kind of fit next to those guys. I mean, really, with a lineup like that, all you've got to do is hit open shots. I mean, that's and defend and defend. Like just 3-and-D. Because I mean, you got Kyrie, you got Cooper Flag. I mean, Cooper, he dropped 50 as a rookie. Like, what are we talking about? So you don't have to kind of do much. Now, I mean, I think a tough thing that will make that tough, though, of course, is where he was drafted, right? The whole number one pick thing. I mean, Kwame Brown had to deal with that, right? You know what I mean? Like his whole, like pretty much social career. I mean, but he turned that into kind of let that fuel and let that fuel his YouTube page. Now he's like one of the more popping YouTubers, on YouTube, right? So, it's definitely about how you kind of use the criticism, but I think like that whole number one pick cloud, I mean, that'll always be there, but I think he definitely gets a brand new start, under a new head coach as well, so you kind of get to grow, with this new position and then kind of grow with your new head coach. So I think there's definitely it's definitely gonna be some promise, to where he might be able to bounce back.
You were mentioning how he in this role he could really turn into like a 3-and-D guy, right?
It could.
In that kind of I started thinking in my mind like I feel like it's such an easy path in the NBA for someone to extend their career.
Ooh,
The most valuable person, the most valuable player that a lot of teams need is a 3-and-D guy.
I mean, you could name them off, bro. Like,
Teams need 3-and-D guys. And I think a lot of people come into the NBA with this mindset of like, I want the ball in my hands, I'm gonna try to score. And I feel like a lot of these guys ain't trying to like adjust their game and be like, I just simple have to defend and shoot the three ball, and I'm guaranteed a spot for a good couple of years in the NBA. And I think that's what a lot of people have to do. If you can't find your spot in the NBA, change your whole game to 3-and-D. You're guaranteed a spot somehow, somewhere.
no, that's facts. I mean, like, think you could name them off, right? Contavious Caldwell Pope, Tim Hardaway Jr., who might start for the Heat, right? You know, I mean, jeez, what, JJ Redick,
JJ
like,
Redick's crazy.
turn that, what, he wasn't much of a
He wasn't
defender,
much
you
of a
don't think?
defender.
No? Dang, was he that bad? Was he
he
really that
wasn't. He
bad?
wasn't that bad, but
Uh,
I don't know if he was.
Tobias Harris, um, I mean, I could just keep. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of guys. I don't know. Was Gallinari a defender? No.
Danny Green.
Danny Green. That's a
Danny
great.
Green was a
Ooh, that's a
great
great.
one.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know if. Who did I say before? Uh,
What did you say? Gallinari?
yeah, I don't know. Gallo. He
I
wasn't
don't.
that
I
much
don't
of a
think he was that
defender,
much
right?
of a defender.
No. I mean, Mikal Bridges. Like like it's guys. That can
Yeah.
that, like you said, have made limits. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I'm first more excited to see Dusty May, right? We haven't really heard what the last college to NBA pipeline coach. What, maybe Fred Hoiberg? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I think so.
I mean,
That's all I can remember off the top
yes,
of my head.
right. I mean, before that, what, Billy Donovan? I mean, so it's like
He's still
you
going.
know. Both both Chicago Bulls head coaches. Wow, what a shout out to the Bulls. But I think yeah, I think this is a good position for him. I'm excited to see what he can do. In new uniform, and like you said, OKC. Sam Presti being Sam Presti, securing the future. So one second round for next year, and then got two more coming. Well, one in 2031 and then one in 2032. So the future is definitely. He's always going to make sure the future is secured for sure. So 2032, that's what it's like. That I mean, if it's a freshman, that kid's probably in seventh grade right now, seventh, eighth grade for real.
And at least he's in middle school by now.
Right.
At least he's in middle school.
Oh
So
man, and also, oh, you can say
I
something?
was just gonna say, I expected to see you at those middle school basketball games to be scouting for OKC.
No, that's crazy. But also, Lu Dort, he's in a contract year. 17 million team option that OKC had picked up. You know, um, I'm wondering just what his mindset is, because like I mean I would, of course I would hope that he gets that type of deal again, but just with, I don't know, the shooting, you know what I mean? I just don't know if that would be something like that's feasible. I mean, of course, I hope he does, but I'm just wondering, like, if this is a tough thing for him, just because, like, with him going to a new team, like, you going to a new team in a contract year, and your role can get kind of lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Because I don't really see like a defined role, with the Hawks. So it's like I'm wondering, like, what his mindset's going to be too. Going into a contract year.
I think his role might not be defined now, but I think as the season goes on, it's gonna be more defined, and maybe the Hawks are gonna start to realize how much valuable he is, towards their plan to their thing. And what I'm thinking really is that maybe he won't get 17, but I feel he's in a spot where I feel like the Hawks could offer him a contract. Um, Maybe not 17, maybe he could get 15, um, somewhere up there. And so I think he went to a team that if he shows out would be willing to, give him that extension. I don't think in OKC there was any type of path for him to get any type of extension with you guys. So I think it's there's uncertainty now, but I think if you look at it long term, there's good certainty that maybe he gets that contract extension. He carves out a nice little role on this team just like he did in OKC.
No, facts. And I mean, also he also gets to reunite with Aaron Wiggins, right? So I think that's good, just to have somebody that you're familiar with, and that you won a championship with. So um, I think what they bring is definitely valuable. I mean, it's championship experience, right? Like in their starting five without Lu Dort right now, like you throw in Nikhil Alexander Walker, that's zero championships between all five of those guys, right? So I think to kind of bring in some type of experience, with two guys, that have done it and played roles on those teams that won, I think that'll definitely be good. And I'm curious to see. I wonder. I mean, I wouldn't mind them putting him on the ball more, because that's really kind of how he came into the league, And I think that could kind of open the floor for CJ, and Nikhil Alexander Walker and those guys. Like, I think that could be definitely an option too, because I mean that's really what he was at Arizona State. I mean, he came in as a scorer, which is wild, but I mean it's only one ball, right? So sometimes you gotta change that role. So I think I think that'd definitely be interesting to see how they use him, and if he's able to kind of get a new deal,
Yeah, I think he
because
will.
he is extension eligible, right?
He
Like
should
he
be.
can sign.
He should be.
Yeah, he can sign one now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he should be. So
Yeah, we'll see, man.
I'll look forward to that. Since we're talking about deals, I mean, someone just signed. Um, Matisse Thybulle has agreed on a 1 year, $3.3 million contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers out here adding forwards, adding all defensive forwards, which is really what they need. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this once that I would like to see them get more defensive forwards, and they went out and they did it. So shout out to the Lakers. I think this is going to be a good fit for them.
I mean, what's the count so far? I think it's
The count,
like in terms of defensive forward. So they added Thibault.
yes.
Uh, who else? Who else? What? I guess the Sandro count. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I'm not too familiar with his game. I apologize. To know if he's that good of a defender, I don't know if he could.
Colin. I mean, Colin Sexton's not a forward, but he can. I guess he's capable of playing defense.
Um,
Um,
Zaire Williams, this was the last person they
yeah,
signed.
he's capable. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's capable.
so there you go.
So I mean, yeah, that is some. Those are some guys right there. So yeah, I think that'll be interesting. Curious to see how they fit with LeBron and Luca,
LeBron,
and
LeBron.
and yes, see how they.
See how they fit with LeBron and Luca? Is that what you said?
Yeah, LeBron, Luca,
Braun. He
Reeves.
resigned.
We'll see.
You got the inside scoop that LeBron's going back to LA.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, okay. Oh, no, I didn't hear anything.
But no, Thibault, I mean, he didn't really play that much last year. I really haven't heard too much from him. like since he left Philly. I don't know if it's been injuries.
Yeah, he was hurt, I think, a little bit last
Yeah,
season. So
yeah, he didn't play that much last year. I think he played only 30 games, so what missed about 50 or so games. I mean, hopefully he's healthy. We know what he can do when healthy. Great defender. Capable shooter. Things like that. So um, I think we'll just have to see if he's healthy enough, and he could definitely contribute to the squad. Just it's just really about health with him.
yeah, yeah. Once he's healthy, I think he's gonna be a good contributor. Like I said, they needed defense. They got the defense. I'm interested to see what else the Lakers do because I think there has to be more moves for the Lakers. Just because I think they might be 16 players on the roster now instead of 15. So one move has to be
Okay.
done to consolidate the players. Um, we're still keeping an eye to see if Kaminga actually goes there. That rumor they were trying to get Kaminga. Um, but Kaminga wants more money. Um, the Hawks wanted a swap. It's a little complicated over there, so we'll see how that goes. Um,
Cause what? Yeah, Kaminga is on contract with the Hawks, right? Or no?
no, he's a free agent.
He's free agent.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's more in terms of doing like a sign and trade with the Hawks.
Uh,
I guess it would
oh,
fit
the
better.
Hawks didn't take his option, his team option. Jeez,
Yeah,
that's tough. Um,
crazy.
but yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, that'd be a spectacular move. I think he wants a similar deal though. I guess he wants like a long term deal around that same average salary.
Does
Uh,
he, or does he want more salary?
what, like 30?
I don't, because I think the Lakers were talking 10 or 12 a year.
Yeah,
And he wants like near 20, 25.
yeah.
So
Cause I mean, he was supposed to get 24 this year, but
was he
um,
24?
yeah, the Hawks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the Hawks. Cause he signed a 2 year 46 mil with the Warriors. So and then they yeah, and then they do that. But I don't know. It seems I don't know. It's like the second year like in a row where it's like a contract situation. Like he was just dealing with this last summer. Like now he's got to deal with it again, and teams are like getting full. You know what I mean? Like pretty fast, and money's getting spent. So it's like
Hey
he's in the
man,
same exact predicament. But then again, I mean, he waited out and he got that 2 year 46 mil from the Warriors. So I mean, maybe there is a method to his madness, but
is
I
there?
mean, to be
Is there?
is there?
Is there? Think about
I
it. The,
mean, to
the
be
the times are different. Like more teams don't want to go to the second apron. Example: OKC trading away Lu Dort, a valuable piece of their team. Um, and there's not that much money to be spent now. We're towards the end of free agency. There's not that much money
right.
available. So it's like
That's the thing.
you're waiting it out to get more money, but are you? It's the money's kind of drying out right now. So what are you gonna do? I don't know. It's the waiting it out doesn't always work. So we'll see what he does.
So you think the Lakers is like pretty much the only option you see right now
I don't think
for
it's
him?
it's the only option. I just think with the money that he wants, I don't think there's no option. I don't think anybody's paying him close to 24 million.
Ain't nobody.
I don't think anybody has money. I
Shoot.
just don't think anybody has money. And if someone's willing to pay, they're gonna go deep into the tax. Would you go deep into the tax for Kaminga?
Yeah.
So
Oh, you said would I?
that's just a you know,
I don't think.
rhetorical
I don't know.
statement. I don't think
Probably
anybody
not.
would go deep for Kaminga.
And
I don't think he's
and then you know what else?
he's proven himself to be worth going into the tax to have him on your roster. That's the issue.
Fair, fair point. And and it's Kings. DeMar DeRozan, he's still available, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm
Demar.
surprised. Is that not surprising?
I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for the LeBron domino effect to fall.
Wait, he's trying to like team up with LeBron or something?
I mean, I feel like once LeBron gets signed, like whoever contenders want or after LeBron, if LeBron doesn't go there, then they might look towards DeMar DeRozan. Something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
So
Yeah, because like I mean, he's not a scrub. Like I mean, DeMar DeRozan is not a scrub, so it's like it's interesting that he's still. I mean, LeBron like he can probably choose like whatever. Like he has an option. Like I mean, I figured that DeRozan would kind of have that same not same level. You know what I mean? To where he's renting out a a room or something. Having an ESPN special, but like I mean, he's like kind of near that though. So I mean, that's interesting too. I'm surprised that he's still unsigned too as well.
Yeah, I think once LeBron signs, then we're gonna figure it out. Probably signs
Yeah,
right after we finish this podcast.
it happens every time. It happens every time.
It's gonna happen
Ooh,
sometime this week.
Jalen Brown. Did you see Jalen Brown?
What happened with Jalen Brown?
He was playing. He was playing in the Big Three in the Big Three All Star game.
Oh, I did not
I
watch
want
the
to
big.
say he was. I could. I mean, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. Was he the first active NBA player to kind of play in like
I think so.
that type of guy? Yeah, it had to be right. Yeah, and like somebody that's at his level too. Like he's one of the more higher paid kind of guys. Like you know what I mean? Like one of the better players in the league. So I think that's definitely a good look for the league for sure. But then also, I mean, it is a risk, for him. I mean, but I mean, you also showing love to Ice Cube and what he's trying to build. So I think that's a very nice gesture, for him to. Um, but yeah, 'cause I think, and maybe this says something about the Sixers, because usually I think teams would have to like kind of, and I mean, I'm not sure how the contract talk goes, but like, does he? Because don't they have to like sign off to let him do something like that, right, or something like that? Don't they?
No idea. No clue.
Yeah. Because usually, like you hear different things, like like in the contract, it's like, yo, you can't do like like ATV riding, like no, like I mean, I don't know. I've heard these things from like I've heard these like clips from athletes, like they could put certain things in your deal to where like you're not risking yourself, like putting yourself in harm's way. Like I don't know, like jet skiing, like whatever, like you know what I mean, like things where you could get hurt on, like to that could have a bad kind of injury, like you know what I mean.
Interesting.
Because I remember it was like around the World Cup. I remember it was Germany's goalkeeper. What's his name? Manuel Neuer. I think he had broke his leg. Um, what's the snow? Oh, it's not. Is it snowboarding? I think it's like snowboarding or something like that. So it's like there's like different things that could like happen to athletes. You know what I mean? Off the court.
You,
That could.
you know what this made me think of?
Oh man.
And it's so bad that it came up to my head. But I think was it John Wall who
Okay.
was it John Wall who got hurt walking down the stairs or something in one of these off
Oh,
seasons?
was that him?
Was it John Wall?
What was it? I think it was. Yeah. Dang, that was when he was with Houston, I believe, right?
Was he with Houston? He wasn't still
Dang,
with the
was he?
Wizards. I think
Maybe it was late. Maybe it was his late Wizards years when he
like
was about to
late.
get
Yeah,
traded to
yeah,
Houston. Hey, that was crazy. They traded him, and then Houston just wouldn't play him. Yeah, that was wild.
yeah.
You had a perfectly good John Wall just sitting on the bench. Like
What's
that's
been some
crazy.
crazy years, man. I remember when that report came
Uh,
out. We were like, "How do you get hurt in your own house?" Like, could
yeah,
happen.
that was that
Could
was
happen.
that was wild. Yeah, he was going through it. Yeah. But nah, I think that was pretty cool. I guess yeah, and I mean I don't know. Like I don't know how the contract goes. Like I'm with you on that, so I don't know. But I thought I remember hearing like certain athletes having different clauses. So but if it is that way, it's cool for the Sixers to, kind of allow him to, kind of play in that type of game and and cool even cooler for him to kind of give back and compete against other, I seen like guys like Jason Richardson, certain and other NBA players. I think Dwight Howard's playing in it, Mike Beasley. So, good for him to kind of compete against some of the other older NBA stars and kind of get back because he's probably like yeah, because I think he is like the only active player that I think has just stepped foot on that court. So
Yeah.
I think that's definitely something big to talk about for sure.
Something big to talk about. You were mentioning contracts. You
Hmm.
saw the NBA is investigating the deal between Gary Trent Jr. and the Bucks. That was a 4 year, $64 million deal. It's kind of crazy. I know that deal was a little big after he went 2 seasons with a minimum, and then out of nowhere he got 64 million. So I guess the NBA was skeptical too, and now they're starting to investigate that. I wonder if it's gonna take 2 years. I guess taking them to figure out the Kawhi situation too.
um. Yeah.
I mean, not much is out yet, besides the fact that they're looking at it, according to Shams in
Yeah.
his tweets.
Yeah. I don't think Gary Trent's gonna play any games in Canada. I think, um, uh, yeah, this was very interesting. A lot of just and you know what you hear a lot too, like with all this stuff happening in the league, from the Kawhi Leonard thing to this to I mean, what's some other stuff that's happened? I don't know. Am I drawing a blank? Um,
I mean,
I
those are
mean,
the two big ones that's happened recently.
yeah,
The gambling scandal.
John Morant, like the scandal, Terry Rozier, like you know what you always hear. This would have never happened under David Stern. Like everybody, like it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like it's
He
wild.
ran a
Like
military
the
camp.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's wild. Like I mean, like Ron Artest and the whole Malice in the Palace. Like Artest is like suspended for like what 40 games or something for getting a drink thrown at him. Like you know what I mean? So it's
You
like
you make
Stern.
it so simple. He got suspended for getting a drink thrown at him. No, he got suspended because he jumped over people after that drink into the stands and started trying to fight the fans.
But why was he in the stands in the first place? He wasn't thirsty. Okay,
He wasn't.
he didn't ask for the drink.
Oh man.
I didn't say I was thirsty. Um, but yeah, it's just a lot. Just a lot of it's a lot of extra stuff. Happening. In the league, and um, this is probably one of the more peculiar situations. Um, you Gary Trent gets a raise. You know, for 8 points a game. Um,
Yeah. There's some good 8 points a game.
shout out,
Those are very valuable.
very very valuable. You know, it's valuable. Like, hey, like this is enough for us to be comfortable with trading Giannis. You know,
Trading
um,
Giannis, getting Tyler Hero, still getting him
maybe
64
it's
million after getting Tyler Hero.
shout out, but nah. I mean, make your money. Get your bread. Get that generational wealth. Am I right? Um, but yeah, I think it's you do kind of wonder. I mean, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Uh, those are vet minimum numbers. So I think the Bucks are pulling some reverse psychology and adding some ultra motivation. It's like yeah, we see this 8. But let's you were making what last year? What was he making last year?
Bet
Uh,
minimum.
you were making 3.7 mil last year, right?
Mhm.
So let's kind of multiply that contract by 16, right? And then maybe us multiplying that contract by 16, you can multiply your points average by 16. As a result of that, he should average about 128 points a game next year. That's That's the only. That's the only sense. That's that's the only sense I can make of this. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. I don't know what Duke. I don't know.
Shout out, shout out to the new
Like
era Wilt Chamberlain.
I might need to take this shirt off. Like did I go to the wrong college? Like, dang. What? Like what? My bad.
That's some
Go. My
crazy.
bad. Go.
That's
My bad. Go.
what you
I'm
say
sorry.
on average. He's a new
100,
Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, you multiply the 16 times 8. 6 times 8, 48. Carry the 4. Yeah. 8 plus 4. Yeah. 120.
That's some great math.
I think the goal. I think the goal is for him to average about 128 points a game. I think that's the goal.
Mm. I'll be looking forward to watching that. I'll be watching those Bucks games.
I mean,
I'll be watching those Bucks games very intensely. Okay.
yeah.
NBA
Yeah.
can't do anything if he's averaging 130.
NBA care what?
NBA has nothing to investigate if he averaged 138.
Okay, we get it. Okay, we get it now. Okay, well, I wasn't familiar with your game. Like, I mean, I just that's the only thing. That's the only thing that can make this. But I mean, get your money though. Uh, get it. I mean, 64 million is great money. I don't know what Milwaukee's tax rate is. Well, no, they do pay job tax, I believe, right? Yeah, I think they do pay job tax,
I think
like
so, yeah.
in every city that they play in. Dang, it's a lot. It's like 82. Well, it's like 40, at least 40 different cities. Dang,
Saying
it's tough.
more
But
people should come to Florida, no state income tax, half your games or no state income tax.
how about it? Indeed, indeed, indeed. But nah, but yeah, shout out to him though. Get your money. He's a shooter. I mean, if we're talking basketball, definitely a capable shooter.
Eight
So I think he's
points.
more than capable of averaging 128 points a game. I mean, I think just get some shots up. If Ryan Rollins just gets on the ball, and just gets out of the way. I mean, I think he's more than capable.
All right. I'll be watching those games intensely. So I should bet
All
the
right.
over on his score, right? I should go to those gambling websites and bet over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see what I think he'll, and then what he can do once he does that. I think this would be more than validate the Bucks doubling that contract. Well, this contract. So now he doubles the 64, turns that into 128. So now he doesn't have to average 128. Now he has to average 256 points a game. That's
Okay. I can't. Your math is like off the chart. I can't argue with that. Shout out to you.
but no, shout out to him though. What? But like, I mean, I guess it's. I guess we can't really talk about it until stuff comes out. But because like, I wonder what it is they're investigating though.
The
Like,
fact that he got 64 million after averaging 4 points a game on a minimum
like
contract.
they must have something though. They must have like proof or something. Because the early report I heard was like, I mean, I guess he did the owners a favor, like signing or
That
something
that's
like that.
that's literally what the NBA is investigating. If there's like an under the table handshake deal where they were like,
Ah,
Milwaukee was like, you sign with us for the minimum. Next season when we have cap space, we'll give you the money you should have gotten, and that's why his contract is so big.
mm, gotcha. Yeah. No, we'll see though. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what this turns into. It's a lot. It's a lot of moving pieces. I think this is. I think we. I don't know if we say this every offseason, but like real talk though, I think this could be like an exciting year, right?
Every year.
Mavs new coach. Yeah, right. We do say this every year, right? So I guess the script is getting better and better every year. Shout out to the writers. But I think the Mavs with a new coach. Still don't know where LeBron's gonna be. Um, Trey Young and AD are healthy, I believe. So will the Wizards finally end their playoff drought? Like, you know what I mean? Um, you know, uh, Tatum without Jalen Brown in a new city. Will Embiid be able to kind of be healthy to kind of contribute? With Jalen Brown and Tyrese Maxey, like you know what I mean. So, and then the Cavs. I mean, like if they get LeBron, like LeBron, Harden, and Mitchell, like I mean, that's league pass right there every night. So it's like I mean, it's so many different things, and DeMar DeRozan's still unsigned, so you know what I mean. So that'll be something too as well to see kind of where he goes. So yeah, I mean, it's still a lot of news to be reported on for sure. Imagine like LeBron and DeRozan sign right after, right after
Till we
we
get
we
off.
click it.
It's happened to us
But
before.
nah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But yeah, you got anything else?
Shout out to Excel. He won the summer league MVP, the summer league finals MVP. Um, Looking forward to seeing him play in the league. Big things coming from him. I think he got 21 points. Ooh.
Indeed.
Big things. I'm excited to see him on the Warriors.
Shout out to bro. Yeah, no, and also I mean, shout out to the Warriors as well. Right. Win the summer league. I don't know. I keep hearing about it too, and it just makes me think about it more. I don't know what happened. Like your team needs to get it together and bring summer league back to Orlando where it belongs. I don't know what needs to happen, but just the nostalgia of just like that small behind gym.
It's too
And it's
commercialized.
just like it's like high school tryouts.
It's too
Like
commercialized. Everybody wants to be in Vegas.
yeah.
Vegas is the place to be.
One thing I could ask before we head off though, because what I've been noticing, I mean, this has been a thing, but I'm curious your thoughts on it. Load management, but specifically load management in the context of like I guess early round draft picks sitting out summer league games. Is that cool?
We talking
Because it,
we talking about
hmm?
the Pelicans. No, the Pelicans picks played like
Ooh,
Queen
that's a good point.
Pierce didn't
Well,
play.
my mind instantly went to Michael Brown Jr.,
He didn't play. I thought
but
he played.
I don't think he played in the last game, like the last consolation game. Like I don't think he played in
Oh,
it.
okay, I got you.
So, but then again, though, right? But then again, the other aspect of that could be you drafted them high. You kind of know what you're getting from them. So, like, why not give other guys a chance to kind of show what they can do for other teams, if not this team, you know?
Valid. I never thought too much about it. Just like I
Yeah, just
remember,
like
didn't Cooper Flag get shut down after like a game or two last time?
right, like even Cooper Flag didn't play, right?
Yeah,
Like he didn't play one game,
he played one game.
but then he
I
did
think he played his first game and then they took him out.
really.
Yeah, I think he had like 9 points his first game in summer league, and then they were like, "Yeah, he's not playing anymore. I hope y'all have fun with it." Unless I'm mixing it up with
This year?
something else. Not this year. I meant last year. Not this year. Last year.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm talking about like this year, because like you see certain guys sit out, and I mean, I guess it is kind of like what I said, like maybe you know what you're gonna get from them, so give guys other chance to shine. But I'm just curious, like your thought, like do you think, like do you like that, like do you agree with that method, or should they like if you're healthy play type thing?
I mean, summer league isn't this crazy thing. I don't think you want to risk your number one overall pick getting hurt. Um, so I don't. I mean, if it's a proven guy, like somebody who won in the lottery, I guess just play a few games and then get him out. No, it's not worth it. That risk of them getting hurt. But
Right.
then that brings another thing. Like these guys play like they go out to the gym and play 5-on-5 whenever they want. They have open court runs, like they could get hurt there. Um, didn't Chet get hurt in an open run? Um, his first year. Um, my bad. I'm it's fine. He's getting paid $41 million a year right now, and brought you a championship. Um, but yeah, I mean,
Of all the examples you could have brought up,
that's the first one that comes up to my mind.
well, of course it is. Of
Who's
course it
the other one
is.
that comes up to your mind? Chet.
Touche. Touche.
I'm
Touche.
sorry. That's the example I'm gonna keep using till somebody else happens.
Touche.
History maker. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not that big. Load management during the regular season tour, it's like a little too much. People are paying big money to go to them games compared to summer league.
Indeed. Like you might catch me at a Brooklyn Nets game. I ain't finna hold you. I know them tickets finna be dumb cheap.
That's true.
Like I ain't finna hold you. But nah. But yeah, I was just curious on your take on that. Uh, but yeah, got anything else?
Nope.
So yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Um, Still waiting on more NBA news. So once that comes out, you'll see us in another episode. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, catch up on old videos if you haven't already. Uh, Follow us on all our socials and linked in the description. And we'll catch you in the next video. We out.